And I'm looking at their network, and the first thing comes to mind with their slow network is to give some information about their server. Well, turned out their server was probably 5 years old or older. It only had 512 megabytes of RAM in the whole machine, and it was trying to run Windows Server 2000. A fairly small hard drive. It was on I think a 10 megabit network connection, 10 megabits, and you had 75 people trying to use it all at once. Well, of course, it's so outdated and so underpowered. There's no way this thing is going to work. And they kept saying, well, yeah, we need to do something about it. Give us a proposal. So, I'm going and I worked for, my gosh, like 3 days coming up with a good server with redundant power supply and putting in a small business server, and we talked with who we thought was the correct person there to do exchange, and there's some other great components of the small business server that I'll get into later. All this wonderful technology, and gave them scenarios how you can use this stuff to make money, all that. And it was quite a distance from my office, actually, about an hour and a half probably around an hour to get there and back. So let's go on, 2 hours of commute time, plus the meetings and all that. I had a lot of time and money. Time is money, wrapped up in this thing. So we get back out there to make the proposal. Here's what we're going to do. And everybody is loving everything we're talking about. The owner comes in, sits down. First words out of his mouth is, I just don't see why we need to be spending money on this stuff. Don't see the need for it. It's an expense. Why should I do it? And so, I started explaining to it. This is why it does this and this. And I had a whiteboard, and I went to the whiteboard and started writing down all the benefits of, what we were going to do, what we were proposing. And, well, we'll get back with you. We'll get back with you. And I gave them a very fair price because we were providing a lot of work. We were going to migrate 75 users. We were going to set up the email system. We were going to put in finally a state-of-the-art backup system for them. I won't even go into how they were trying to back this stuff up. We were going to put in a faster switch. We were going to get everything up to date. We were going to migrate data. We had to deal with a very, very, very old version of their accounting application. This thing was like 7-year-old version of their accounting. It's just awful. Just a tremendous amount of work, and we did a very, very fair price. Finally, I hear back from them. They said, well, we'd like to do that, but we got to cut it by at least $1,000. And there was no room for $1,000. I said, what did we cut out? What part of this solution do we cut? Do we cut this? Oh, no, we want that. We want everything you said, but $1,000 less. You know what? I didn't get that deal. I did not get that deal. And the reason I didn't do it, I probably could have gave them nowhere as reliable as the server. I could have probably squeaked that in, but they did not see the value in what we were doing. A couple folks did there, but the owners, management of the company saw no value in any of this stuff. And to them, it was an expense. And they actually told us that we don't plan on growing our business. We're happy just the way the things are. We have no desire to grow. We're never going to do any of these things, and we're just happy the way the things are. So, lesson learned. Lesson learned. Not everybody is looking to grow their business, make more money. Some people are just really happy with things the way they are. This show is not for you if you're one of those people. It's not for you. But if you want to learn how we can use technology and how we can do things to make you money, then I think we've got something going on.